What is up, everybody? Josh here with JM Junk Movers. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Been crazy busy. I've been looking at ways to improve my contacts with people, build my contact list for more consistent business. And it's been going great, but it's been super busy. Very time consuming with meetings and lunches and stuff like that. So sorry I haven't made any quality videos. I know YouTube's kind of annoying in the sense that if you're not consistent with your videos, then nobody sees your videos. So in a way, I'm kind of like hurting everybody by not consistently making videos, but I want to make valuable videos for you guys. And with that, there's only so much you can say so often without sounding like a broken record. And I hate sounding like a broken record. So it's a dilemma I'm in. I'm not sure how to do it. And when I'm not on the truck, I can't make the junk removal videos that I usually do to keep the consistency going. So it's an issue I got to figure out how to deal with and keep the consistency so more people can see these videos and get value from them. But today I want to talk about a question that I think every entrepreneur and business owner should ask on the early stages. And that question is, what is this business for me? So when you ask yourself that, you got to understand, what are you trying to achieve with this? What are you planning? What are your goals? What is this going to do for you, for your family, for your children, for your wife? You got to find out, what is this? Are you just creating a job because you don't want to work for the man anymore? And you're tired of making somebody else money? That's completely valid, but it's small. You got to think bigger than that. You got to have a bigger idea of, what is this for me? For me, I'm doing business as a vehicle. It's a car to get me from point A in my life to point B. And point B being the next investment, the next building of something. So it's just a vehicle. And along the way, I learn all the lessons, right? I learn the lessons. I provide opportunities for employees. I provide opportunities for my family, for myself, for other people, people in my city. I provide a service that helps people, and I, in turn, give back. So my contact list of people that are very successful in life just always keeps growing, because that's what my goal is I want to provide a service and a value so that, in 2 more years, I can have another investment, whether it's a business, property, whatever it is. So business for me is a vehicle. And that's something that I think everybody should ask themselves is, what is this for? What are my goals for this? Am I just being busy because I'm not punching a clock for the man, so I created my own clock? If so, you got to take it past that. What's your goal in 2 years, in a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? What are your financial goals? Do you have children? Do you want to provide for your children a certain type of lifestyle? For your spouse, do you want to be able to go on vacations whenever you want? Depending on what your goals are, is going to determine what the business is for you. And it's a conversation I think everybody should ask themselves. So when you ask yourself that, and let's say you're married, or you have a spouse, or you have somebody that is in it with you, ask them, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Because my hours are going to be longer. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of freedom. You don't have a lot of freedom when you are the one running the truck. It's a fallacy. Yeah, you can book jobs whenever you want or whatever, but that's not a positive, because a lot of customers, you have to work on their schedules. So if you're the one running the truck, doing the admin work, doing everything, you're a lot more busy than you would be if you were punching a clock. And it's not something that anybody talks about. They're like, I love working for myself. I get to do whatever I want. If you take it serious, you can't. You don't get that. Because when somebody calls you and they say, hey, I need a pickup today, and you have that mindset, you're going to say, well, no. Well, you lost that customer, and that's hard to do. People don't do that. They drop what they're doing and they go and get the job done. And so you don't have as much freedom as you think you do. Now there's a compensation, a very valuable compensation in that, right? So that's something you have to think about is, when you start up a business, what are your goals? Because if you don't have goals, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. You're not going from point A to point B in that financial vehicle. A business is nothing but a financial vehicle to take you from point A to point B. Now, a lot of people start a business just because they want to work for themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to think about your body. You have to think about your mental health. When you're a sole proprietor and you're the one running the truck and that's it, you can't go on vacations. You go on vacations, you're not making money. So you have to make enough money to justify spending all that money on a vacation, going on a vacation, and shutting down for that week. Well, what happens if your number one realtor desperately needs you that week and you don't come through? What if they reach out to somebody else who actually has better service than you, better presentation, better whatever? You just lost that realtor because you wanted to go on vacation. Got to think about that stuff. It's something that, we join this entrepreneurial world and we're like, yes, I want more freedom. I want more options. I want whatever. But we don't think about, well, actually, I don't get more freedom because I have to drop what I'm doing to keep everybody happy. I can't go on vacation. I can't da-da-da-da-da-da. So I see business as a vehicle. And my goal is to grow it so that I can take a week vacation. I can take a 2-week vacation. That's my goal, is have something that's self-sustaining, that when I need to go do something, if I want to go to a conference in New York or Vegas, or I can do that without losing business. That's my goal. So I see this as a vehicle to financially get me to the next step and, give me that freedom that everybody wants so much. So it's just something to think about, guys. Short video. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Think about it. We have time right now. Most people are on the slower side. It's really cold outside. And things are slow for the next, 4 or 5 weeks. And when I say slow, some people have no jobs and some companies are still cranking, 10, 15, 20 jobs. We're still busy. We're not as busy. We don't have the 10 to 15 jobs. We have 3 to 8 jobs a day. So we're not as busy as we usually are, but it's the season. So we fully understand that. So I'm putting all my time into building contacts, thinking, plans, just getting prepared for the busy season, because I have a feeling that when this busy season hits, we're going to go, it's going to be crazy for us. So I'm really looking forward to it. I might actually have to get on a truck again during the busy season to cover all the jobs, which I'm totally fine with. I kind of miss it a lot. I was talking to somebody, I'm having junk withdrawals, guys. I'm having junk withdrawals. But it's good. I appreciate all the views, guys. I really need to be more consistent with it. But if there's something that you have a question on that you would like for me to elaborate on, it might help me create value and bring value to you guys. So definitely ask questions below. I'll make videos on it. There's some things that I'm not going to go into great depth with because I can't do it properly on a video, because I'll make a video, then you'll ask questions. I'll make a video on the questions, then you'll ask more questions, and it's just the tumbling thing. So something that I'm doing is if you guys want to talk, we can definitely talk. I'll give a little bit of time to set up, the conversation, but come with me with questions already, going, so I can answer them. And I'll have a consulting thing going on. So if that's something you're interested in, you can shoot me a text at 214-888-5865. Say, hey, let's set up a time for a call, and then we can go over those questions and everything. So appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much. I hope this year's going to be an amazing year like it was in 2021. 2021 was phenomenal for us. For a single truck, we did really good, and I hope it was great for everybody else. And looking forward to 2022. Thanks for watching.